Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at a different thing entirely here. We've done one of these before. We did the one from Ico, I think. We actually got some sunglasses with bone conduction coming up. RunFree Lite. So this is the Soundpeats. And this is an air conduction headphone. I'm just trying to look at the different things here. If it wants to focus any day now would be nice. A 16.2 millimeter dynamic driver. I'll tell you in a minute why that's important. Stable and comfortable, and it's got some IPX7, I think it is. Air conduction set. Look at some of the features here. Okay, this has Bluetooth version V 5.3, so this is a brand new version of Bluetooth. Maximum working distance 10 meters. This worked really good in the house. This is one of the few things that didn't cut out. I was using the DAP and running it Bluetooth on these. 17 hours definitely. Charging time is only 1.5 hours. The battery is 130 milliamp. 20 to 20 kilohertz frequency response. That Bluetooth 5.3, I mean, that works really good. So let's take a look at the units. Very simple. Inside you get a charging cable. And the charging cable goes underneath this little port right here. It's a rubberized port. And you got your controls right here. You have your power on the bottom. And you have your volume up, volume down. You can also skip a track. You can play and pause and take a call with these. There is a microphone. And this is all rubberized back here. And these just hook on your ears. Little Soundpeats symbol right there. And there's your open vent right there. And that's basically all there is to these. There's not a lot to these. And let's get into this simple review. Now, these are not going to replace your IMs, open, like the Ico ones that were out before. Those are very detailed, bright, open sounding, and they worked well because you could hear your surroundings and you hear the music, kind of like having your own soundtrack with you wherever you go. Same thing goes for this, but these have the added kind of thing of having a fun sound to them. These actually have bass. Now, it isn't super impactful bass. It's kind of impossible to have with these, but it does have some impact, and it does have a nice depth to the bass. I would actually classify these as the first one that I've used that's an actual V-shaped signature. That said, you get some decent details there in the bass, the mids, and the highs. Of course, soundstage, because they're this wide open. You can hear your surroundings just fine, even playing the music, safety-wise. These have the water resistance, so making them great for the gym, or running, or hiking. And ultimately, these just have a really good use, because you have your surroundings exposed. You have your music going, you can enjoy your music, and you can have a conversation. You can hear that car that's going to just about get you, so you'll get out of the way in time, or the mountain lion on the trail that happens to be following you, and you have a set of Bose noise-canceling headphones on, and you didn't realize that was following you, and it's just about to get your leg. Well, something like this can help you get out of that situation, because you can hear those things coming up on you. And you can hear your music or your podcast or whatever. I would definitely recommend these for that use, the outdoor use, the gym use. I don't know. There are pairs of these that are made for swimming. I don't think this is one. It doesn't say it. It does have water resistance. So if you get caught out in the rain or you're sweating, that's one thing. I wouldn't go swimming with these, but there are pairs that like that. Ultimately, It's an all plastic build, and this is rubberized and plastic. It doesn't adjust. So if you have a really huge head, I don't know if this would fit because I have a big head, and it does fit though once it hooks around your ears there. And of course it's comfortable for long periods of use because it's very lightweight. So for that, this, and like the air hook style, I can see the use for those because those do come in handy, and that's why I do test them, because they come in, and then I can see the use for them. I know that people want to have a review on this stuff, and a lot of people don't review this, especially audiophiles. We tend to snub our nose at Bluetooth in general, unless it's a nice, expensive Bluetooth amplifier or something like that that has LDAC and aptX and all that stuff. We tend to snub our nose at that, and nobody would do products like this. And I want to bring products like that to you because I know that a lot of you are enthusiasts, not audiophiles, which there really isn't much of a difference, depending on who you ask. Enthusiast-wise, you're going to want something for this, then you're going to want to hear a review on it. And this one is fun sounding. Now, the Ico one was nice. It had a bit more details, a bit more brighter, and definitely a lot less bass, whereas this one is a lot more funner. It still has some details, maybe not as much as the other one that we did, but definitely you can hear those mids, you can hear the treble, you can hear the bass, and the bass has a decent presentation on these overall. So for that, I really do like these. These are probably my most favorite bone conduction ones right now, out the bat. And I'm never going to discount bone conduction because I know that it definitely has a use out there. So thank you so much for watching. This has been the RunFree Lite Soundpeats bone conduction open headphones. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.